Melvin and Coastal Alabama North. Had some technical issues connected to the internet earlier on, but we're on now. John Melvin went down in order 1-2-3 the first. Now in the bottom of the first and leading off for Coastal Alabama North will be Michaela Kent, the center fielder. First pitch is fouled off. It's going to be 0-1. John Melvin comes in with a record of 2-2. Coastal North 0-4 for its first win of the year. And that one is wide of the target. Ball on the strike. Flew out to right, and then Noble Herbert popped out to the second baseman. Down towards first and fouled off. The count is now 1-2. The count is full, first full count of the contest. Third and first base side and foul. Last week, John Melvin defeated Arlington Baptist 3-0 and lost to William Wood 5-4. Coastal North was swept by John A. Logan 10-2 in game one and 7-4 in game two. And it's ball four and the first walk, the first base runner of the contest. Omega McElnay. In and out, yeah. Once again, welcome to Monroeville. Kamari Darrington here. We've been working feverishly hard to get the stream back online. John Melvin with a 4-2 lead on Coastal Alabama North. We're in the bottom of the third inning. And leading off will be Alexis Lackey. John Melvin went down in order in the first, scored 3 runs in the second and 1 run in the third. Coastal North with a run in the first and the run in the second. Beat Lackey, Taylor, and Callaghan to hit against Riley Chasen. Pitch outside for ball 2-0. Johnson Westfall had a 3-run double in the second. This one all the way to left center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Alexis Lackey going for second base. She's got a stand-up double to lead off the third inning for Coastal North. And that'll bring up Sydney Taylor, who walked in the first. So 2-run lead for John Melvin here in the bottom of the third. That one is outside for ball 1. RBI single by Madeline. Welcome back. Once again, we apologize for the technical issues. We're back on, and it's the bottom of the fourth, the top of the fourth, I should say. John Melvin with a 4-3 lead. A walk by Johnson Westfall and a wild pitch allowed Westfall to advance to second. This one is a ground out. So there are 2 down now in the inning. Mobile Herbert was popped down to the infield twice. Pitcher on at second base is Addison Martinez. So Martinez runs for Crochet. It's fouled off. And Shelby Allen is behind the plate. Cameron Duke is at first. Matt 1-1. I also thank Daniel Head of Coastal Alabama North for trying to get this thing going. This one up the middle, base hit for Herbert. And that's going to be it. Herbert will not try to go to second on the RBI single. And it's back up to a 2-run game. It seems like every time Coastal North is pulled within 1, John Melvin adds a run in the next inning. First and third. Jason scored 1 of the 3 runs in the second inning after the 3-run double by Westfall. That's foul, swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-run lead for John Melvin here in game 1. One upstairs. 2-1. Got now 2-2. Alan Ken McAnally will head to the plate in the bottom of the fourth for the Coyotes. Foul straight back before today's play. Amber LeBlanc is their head coach in her first season. This one to right field. Coming in is Lackey, but she cannot get to it. Martinez scores. Throw to second is in time. So they get Herbert at second base to end the inning, but the run does score. Come across for John Melvin. So it's a hit and then an out at second base. And that will end the inning. Well, actually, now they're. Now the two umpires are discussing what happened. And Herbert's still standing at second, chasing is still. Sidney Taylor now at the plate. We welcome you back to Monroeville. Again, just having issues with connecting to the internet here in Monroeville, but hopefully we have a. It will help us get through the rest of the stream. That one towards first, and stepping on the bag is Bote to end the inning. So a ground out ends the inning. Nothing doing for Coastal North there in the fourth. We'll go to the fifth. Still 6-3 in favor of John Melvin. Berard will lead off the fifth inning for John Melvin, who's welcome me back to Monroeville. Game one of the doubleheader here on JockJive Sports. Also go to the JockJive YouTube page. Just type in JockJive in the search bar, and they'll lead you to it. We're enjoying the stream, the parts that you have been able to see so far, as that one's fouled on by Berard. Down towards third, picked up by Caligas. Her throw to first is in time, and a quick out to start the fifth. This one's fouled off by Helena Boat. One down here in the fifth. Ball on a strike. Unbounced home and goes over the catcher's head. 2-1. Those with 3 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, 2 runs in the fourth. Coyotes 1 run each in the first, third, second, and third innings. So it's fouled off. It's 2-2. Jordan Brewster is on deck. Lifted towards the left side. It's going to be out of play. Upstairs, and the count is full 3-2. Melvin is fouled off. And it's ball 4, and Butte will head to first. One down here in the 5th, and they'll bring up Brewster. Brewster's 0 for 2 so far. That one good for a strike. Coming up later this afternoon, Coastal Alabama South will host Gaston State in a basketball doubleheader. So check that out. They'll be down in Bay Minette. 1-1 is the count. You join us for that. Hopefully their stream will be a little bit better this afternoon. That one to left field. That's going to be fair ball. Butte running second. She's headed for third. Meanwhile, hunting for second is Brewster. It's going to be a double. Runners on second and third with one out here. In the 5th. So ground out to Calagaza, walking a double, and now here comes Westfall who has a 3-run double. And we'll have a pitching change here for Coastal Alabama North. We'll introduce you to the new pitcher in just a moment. I'll do it for Megan Rowe. And we'll come back in a minute, let her warm up. And it looks like it's Stedman who will go into, who was the left fielder. She'll take over in the circle. So the new pitcher is Stedman. Stedman comes in from left field. And this will be the first pitches for Stedman this year. Johnson Westfall now the batter. And technical ball 1 inside. Looks like Rowe went to second base. Watley goes to left field. McAnally goes from second to shortstop. This one to left field and going deep back to the wall. It is gone. A 3-run home run for Westfall. She's got 6 RBIs today, and it's 9-3 in favor of John Melvin. Second hit of the inning for John Melvin. And clears the bases. Martinez pitch hitting. At the top of the lineup now. That one over the head of Allen. And all the way to the backstop, 1-0. So Coastal North now trailed 6-3 going into the inning. A 3-run home run by Westfall. She also has a 3 bases clearing double. So 6 RBIs on the day here in game 1. Good pitch, but did not find the target. 2-0. Good for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Aguilar's on deck for John Melvin. Miller's 3 runs in already. Just 1 out here in the 5th. Popped up right side. And calling it is Duke. She makes the catch. There's the second out. Aguilar's 1 for 3. Singled and scored back in the 3rd. Also flied out to right and grounded out to the pitcher. Downstairs 1-0. So Stedman comes in relief of Rowe. And gives up a big 3-run home run. Inside corner, 1-1. Due up in the 5th for Coastal North. We'll have Caligas, Stedman, and Duke. Upstairs, I'll give him a strike. That was a bit upstairs, but 1-2. Over towards the left side. Caligas looks like she caught it off the ground, but she'll have to throw to first. And that'll do it. So John Melvin scores 3 on a 3-run home run by Westfall. It's 9-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Caligas leads off the 5th inning for Coastal North. Trailing now 9-3 after the 3-run inning by the Millers in the top of the 5th. Jason back on for a 5th inning of work. Ball 1 to Caligas. Singled back in the 3rd, popped out back in the 1st. Finds the corner, 1-1. at that time. 2-1 now. Coastal North in danger going to 0-5 to start the year. Over towards third. Nice stop by Aguilar for the first is in time. Beautifully done. Now Stedman, who pitched back in the fifth and gave up the 3-run home run to Westfall, will step up. Stedman reached on the fielder's choice back in the third inning. Also popped out to the shortstop. Jason's been solid. 3 runs on 6 hits. He's issued a couple of walks. That one over to Aguilar again, and that played a little easier than the first one. But back-to-back ground outs to the third baseman, and now here's Cameron Duke, the first baseman for Coastal North. There's a ball one. And 2-0. Due up in the 6th for John Melvin. We Herbert, Chasen, and Hunt. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Millers. 3-0 now to Duke. Thanks for hanging in there with me while I'm trying to get the connection working on the stream. That one is popped up right side. Butte coming over. And she has the ball, and that will end the 5th inning. Nothing doing for Coastal North. Go to the 6th. Still a 6-run lead, 9-3 in favor of John Melvin against Coastal Alabama North. Herbert leads off the 6th inning for John Melvin. 9-3 lead on Coastal North. Coyotes looking for their first win of the season. 0-4 coming in. Bounces in to start. Stedman came in relief of Megan Rowe, who started the game. Gave a 3-run home run to Westfall. Rose credited for 2 of those 3 runs. Two 2-0. Jason and Hunt also due up here in the 6th for John Melvin. Left center field, coming over, making the catch is Kent. One down here in the 6th. Jason's been on base 3 times as an RBI single as well. No strikes to the pitcher for John Melvin in game 1. That one is fouled off. Bounces home. 2-1. Upstairs now. 3 balls and a strike. And it's ball 4. So a fly out and a walk. Start the 6th inning. Savannah Hunt now, the batter. Double back in the 2nd. Fly out to left in the 3rd. Reached on the fielder's choice in the 4th. Downstairs. Great to be back with you for softball and baseball. Then ran all the way out to the ACCC softball tournament in May. Two now to Hunt. Of course, the split of the divisions now making things different. This is heading there to center field. Kent going back, still drifting, still going back, and she's got it near the wall. Jason retreats the first. There's 2 outs in the inning. Coastal South is in Division 2. Good for a strike to Berard. Berard had an RBI single back in the 3rd. Walton scored in the 2nd. Grounded out the 3rd back in the 4th. Sorry, back in the 5th. This was fouled off. MMI started the season 6-0. These are all Division 2 teams. Bevel State and Wallace Dothan are 3-1. Central Alabama Enterprise State 2-2 to start. It'll be Wallace 3-5. That one upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Bishop State and Chad Valley have yet to take the field. They will this afternoon. Coastal Alabama South sitting at 0-4. This one's out of play. Two and two. Some of the fans did not like that call. Two to Berard. Over towards second. And a flip to the shortstop for the out. That will end the inning. Coastal North, 6 outs left. They got to get something going. Bottom of the 6th coming up here from Monroeville. Melvin with a 9-3 lead on Coastal North. We hit the bottom of the 6th. Coastal North holding the Millers scoreless for the first time since the top of the first inning. Now, the bats will have to wake up here. Scored a run each of the first 3 innings. Nothing doing since then. Megan Rowe will lead things off. Start the game at pitcher, now is at second base. Two and 0 is the count. Three and 1 is the count. That one to left field, and it just drops in. There's a base hit. So it was Kerry Matheny, not Rowe. So Matheny pinch hitting here and getting on base. Downstairs. All no strikes to Allen. Allen with a pair of hits in the game, a double in the second, single back in the fourth. Over towards short. And it's a double play. Mendoza caught it off the air and doubles off Matheny at first. So now they're 2 out. The first double play that Coastal North has hit into this season. Now back to Ken at the top of the order. There's the bunter way on. It's 0-2. Up in the 7th for John Melvin, Butte, Brewster, and Westfall. Up the middle to Mendoza. Throw to first is not in time. Kent beats the throw. An infield single for Kent. Still 2 down. McAnally. Allen 1 for 3. RBI single back in the first and 2 ground outs. O'Reilly chasing here in this game 1. She's gone the distance. Here comes with the block. So then he led the inning off with a single to left field that just got past Mendoza. Now line down to Mendoza. Mendoza throw to first and doled Watley off. So, got the rate coming out here. And LeBlanc wants to do some groundwork here. You don't see this often during the game. Just saw it right there. Matter of fact, that might be the first time I've seen that mid-game. You see that between the doubleheaders, those late stages of the contest. Let's see if that helps chasing out at all. Not wide the target. Hunt looking to throw to first, and they don't get her. Looks like they couldn't catch the throw from Hunt. Otherwise, they would have had her by a couple of steps. Hunt hesitated a couple of times, faked a couple of throws, and almost got Kent at first base. Just outside 3-0. 2 outs here in the 6th. All good for a strike, 3-1. Three and two. So Jason battles back. Now it's a full count. So now expect Kent to be running on this pitch with bases she is on with 2 out. That one to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And it gets past Berard. Headed for third is Kent. She makes it there. And the inning is alive for Coastal North. I'll bring up Alexis Lackey. Coastal North 2 down here in the 6th. Needs some runs. Got a chance to get a couple. I'm good for a strike. 0-1. Again, due up in the 7th. For John Melvin will be the bottom of the order. Butte, Brewster, and Westfall. Westfall's done most of the damage for John Melvin. 6 RBIs. A 3-run double and a 3-run home run. Again, cannot get any stats for John Melvin. Two and 1. Three balls and a strike now to Lackey. There's a pinch hitter coming up here for Coastal Alabama North, Coyotes. There's ball 4. Base is going to be loaded. So great chance here for Coastal North to get back into this game. Haley Hopkins will pinch hit now for Taylor. For Hopkins, she's 1 for 5 so far on the young season. Looking for a strike. She does have 2 RBIs and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Coastal North would love to get a couple of runs here and put the pressure on John Melvin to score in the 7th. Gets away momentarily from Hunt, but not far enough to try to advance. Here comes the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Up the middle, right back to the pitcher, and Chasen puts it away to end the inning and leave the bases loaded for Coastal North. We'll go to the 7th. John Melvin still holds on to a 6-run lead, 9-3. Seventh inning about to get underway. We'd say Brewster and Westfall will come up here in the 7th. Good for a strike. Stepping jab here, get these 3 outs and hope that Coastal North get the bats going here in the bottom of the 7th. 3 outs left in this one. Popped up and out of play. Count's 0-2. I think that part in a pretty decent spot for the foul ball. Inside is Mr. 1-2. John Melvin 2-2 on the year coming in to today's play. It's fouled off again. Count remains 1-2. Westfall, 2 big hits of the game. A 3-run double in the 2nd and a 3-run home run back in the 5th. Two pitch is inside. Count is full. Three twos fouled off. We'll do it again. Would say fouls it off. Still 3-2. 2. Foul off again. Count remains 3-2. Stedman in relief of Rowe. Trying to get these 3 outs to. Coastal North has one more chance at the plate. Swung on and missed. And there's a strikeout for the first out of the 7th. First strikeout for Stedman, the 4th strikeout of John Miller batters here in this game. Brewster to left field and deep, going back towards the wall. It is off the wall. And coming into second, Brewster has a double. 1 out, Brewster's on second base. His second double of the game. Here's the big hitter so far. Jocelyn Westfall. Westfall was the first batter that Stedman faced and hit a 3-run home run. Two 2-0. Inside, count is 3-0. And ball 4. So Westfall is aboard after the walk. Runners now on first and second for Martinez. Martinez with her second at bat for Adria Crochet. But laid down and just foul. Good effort by Duke. She couldn't get to it. Matheny now at second base for Coastal North. Here's the 0-1. Good for a strike. 0-2. Popped up. Shallow center. It's caught by McAnally. Only 2 down in the inning. Aguilar to the plate, 1 for 4 in the contest. Abear's coming up. Aguilar fouls it off. Almost hitting Abear. This is hit in the air, left center, and it is caught by Kent as she runs in to end the inning. Last sticks for Coastal North here in Game 1. They need 6 to tie and 7 to win when you come back right here on JockJive.com and on the JockJive YouTube page. Bottom of the 7th inning, game 1. John Melvin 3 outs away from a 3-2 start on the season. Caligos, Stedman, and Duke are due up for the Coyotes. Masses in. Chasen has gone the distance, looking for a complete game. Kind of 1-1 down to Caligos. Also North needs 6 runs to keep the game going. Coming up on the 2-hour mark here. Not too wide. Can is full. Stedman waiting. Caligos looking at a payoff pitch. Over to the right side. There's a base hit. The 9th hit for Coastal North. Now Stedman. Stedman is 0 for 3. Tapped over past the pitcher. Mendoza picks it up, but she's got no play. Back-to-back hits. Duke is 0 for 3. Duke swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Matheny is on deck. Over towards short. Mendoza will go to third, get the lead runner. So still be runners on first and the second with now 1 out here. A 6-5 put out that time. Back-to-back singles followed by fielder's choice. Matheny at the plate. Foul off. Two and one. They singled and it was doubled off as Allen lined into a double play. This one is popped in front, and they're going to get runner at third, back to second, not in time. So, unfortunate base running there for Kent. It's now 2 down. And so Stedman thought that the runner was going to catch that ball, but she did not. Over to third. Mendoza will step on the bag, and that will do it. So, 4 consecutive scoreless innings to finish it off. And it's a 9-3 win for John Melvin over Coastal Alabama North. John Melvin, 3-2 on the year. Coastal North 0-5 here to start off the year. Thank you for joining us here on JockJive.com. Thank you for hanging with us through the issues with the streams. Hopefully game 2 will go a lot smoother for us. It's coming up in about 25 to 30 minutes. Kamari Darrington saying so long for now from Monroeville. You've been watching JUCO Softball on JockJive.com. Visit us on JockJive.com and on JockJive Sports on YouTube. Also Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Well, good afternoon. We'll see you in about 25 minutes here on JockJive.com.